Another swim focus video on body position. So in this video we're going to talk about legs and feet. So when we're thinking about legs and feet in swimming, we kind of think about horizontal position more than rotational position, but we can have issues in both. So horizontal position, especially in a large proportion of triathletes, we see them sinking down. It swims like a sinking ship, right? So here's a video, and this video is actually like a much over representation, but we can see here. Okay, so as we're swimming, heads up, legs are down here. So let's just take a drawing tool and just take a look here. So you can imagine something like this while you're swimming. So as you're swimming, then we have water flowing, or you swimming through the water, so effectively you're pushing water past your body. So at this point here now, you're actually swimming with huge amounts of drag, right? So your drag is somewhere, your frontal drag anyways, is somewhere about this wide to the end of your toes, right? Now, when you swim, then the water is going to be running into the different parts of your body. So as you're swimming, as you're trying to speed up, if you have that huge frontal drag, now you're not going to be able to go anywhere, because the amount of energy and effort that you have to put to actually outwork this drag is going to be impossible. So that's always going to be your limiter, right? So as you improve your body position, imagine if my body, let's choose a new color. Imagine if my body position here now improves to something that looks like this. And now my drag is going to be from here to something like that. You've actually reduced your drag by probably 40%, right? So now you're going to be able to swim that much easier, especially as you speed up, because as you speed up, your body position becomes more and more important. So the better you are at swimming, the more important your body position is required. It's funny because we teach body position first because it's the foundation of swimming, but as you get a better swimmer, body position becomes more important. All right, so let's just watch this here. I gotta turn off my drawing tool here. Okay, let's watch this video. And what we can see now is every time you pull, you're pulling hard, you're just not going anywhere because of the drag. And obviously this is an overdone example of a swimmer who's sinking like this, but we've seen people that swim like this. And we can often see, here's a real clear indicator of why that is, in that we see the swimmer's feet pointing directly down to the bottom of the pool. Now when you point down to the bottom of the pool with the foot, so here it is here, I'll draw it in so you can see it a little bit easier, is like this. When you're kicking like that, we actually have no hope at generating any force. So when that happens, your feet really sink. So what can we do? We can start to engage our core. We can lift up through our glutes, try to get that legs going up, right? It's not so much about always pressing our chest down. I mean, there's a point where we can press our chest down to help us stabilize ourselves, but eventually you push your chest down, you're fully submerged. It's not going to do too much. We need to actually start lifting up that back end and pressing down that front end so we find this nice stable body position, right? So that's definitely something that we can help with. The next part of things that we're going to talk about is rotational leg. Okay, so the next part of the rubric for legs is actually keeping them in aligned and rotating with your body. So they can actually start to kind of fishtail out or go out of alignment. And that starts to create another issue in terms of drag. So as we can go here, let's see, pause here. So what we can see here is we're going to have your head position here. There's our frontal drag, right? So water is going to flow all the way along this width side. But here's our toes. So now our toes are outside of that. Okay, and it's even probably a little bit more than that. So now our drag area went from being here to being here. Again, that's going to make things a lot more challenging for you to swim. On top of being kind of having that wiggly body, one is drag. Drag's going to kill you. But two, you're removing a large proponent of the stability that you can provide from your legs and from your core. So if your legs are swaying back and forth, they're not providing stability for you to pull against, right? Your pull is actually probably keeping you stable. So that's not how we're going to be effective. We need to use our whole body as a unit to be able to generate the most force to drive ourselves forward. So on top of this, the drag that you're creating, you're actually being affecting your propulsion in this place too by not providing an effective pulling surface or balanced position, right? So that's legs and feet. It's a huge issue in triathlon. We see a ton of people swimming like this and trying to press that chest down. You know, there's a lot more to it. It's about engaging the glute, getting your chest down, lifting your legs right up to the surface. And there's lots of ways that we can help you with that. So drop us a line, show us some video. We'd love to help. Anyways, thanks very much.